Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is my first video and I'm so glad you're here. It's going to be pretty exciting, a little different out of my comfort zone. So I hope you enjoy, I hope you subscribe and hit the notification buttons and come back every time I try to come and embarrass myself a little bit, but we'll get through this together. But let's just get into the makeup. And today I've already done my skincare. I could always do another video in regards to that as to what I do for all of my skincare. I do something separate for night and morning. So, but yeah, I got all that on, the sunscreen, and let's just get ready to roll here. Okay, the first thing I am going to do is work on my eyes. I always do my eyeshadow first just because in case there's fallout, anything like that. So, and then today I am using the Artemis palette, and some say it's a dupe for the Natasha Dione, and these are the colors inside. It looks like a pretty good resemblance because my lighting is shit, and so what it is what it is, at least that, you know, you're getting that. So there's, all the colors are pretty true as to what's reading on the phone here. Yeah, I'm using a phone, I don't have a camera. Like I said, first video, I'm just trying to work with what I got here. So first I go in with a primer. Always use a primer for my eyelids. Some people use foundation or their concealer. I don't, in regards to what I've been told on other videos, that it our oils or eyelids produce oil, so any foundation or concealer is just going to accentuate that, and it can cause your eyeshadow to crease. So this is what, anyway, I'm using for my primer. I think I got this. This is Perfusion. Yeah, I got this Perfusion, and that's a new line from Walmart. So actually I tried a lot of their products and I'm actually enjoying them they're actually not bad. So yeah, I'll just start with my primer, and I just put that on with my fingertips, and just make sure you put it on everywhere you are actually going to put a shadow. I always put it on everywhere, even if the shadow doesn't go there, but this one's pretty nice. It feels hydrating. I have very dry, mature skin. Yeah, I'm 49, just if you don't know me. Yeah, I'm 49. I have been married 30 years, and I have a 28-year-old son that's going to be married next year. And we are very excited about that, so thank God I'm learning how to do makeup a little bit here. Even though I'll probably get it done. But anyway, so yeah, their Luna brush that came in my Fit and Fabulous boxing. And I'm going to go into the palette here, and I'm going to use, it's called Entice, and that's right here. And I'm going to, again, get both sides of my brush, and I'm going to do the same technique that I was just talking about, and I'm just going to go back and forth. I have a very heavy hand, which means I go in and, you know, just blob on the color, and I'm not patient enough. A lot of people like to hold their brushes down here because it does give a nice lighter coverage at first. You can always build up. As I say, it's hard to take away, easy to build up. So I'm trying to change my ways. It is not easy. Old habits are very hard to break. So as you see, I am building up color here. It is coming out different on this than on my mirror, but hopefully in time I can get better at this, and maybe for Christmas I will get new lighting and a new camera. Let's hope. But yeah, this is looking good. So I got it in, mostly in my crease, which, like I said, is very hard to even tell. But well, you can. I mean, a little bit here. Excuse me, because of my droopy eyelids. And I'm hoping to God one day I can get that fixed. But not in the cards today. So we work with what God gave us, and yeah, it is what it is. You get old, things happen, nothing you can do about it. We all get there. You just try to stay young at heart. Try to take care of our skin. Fortunately, I did pretty good with taking care of my skin at an early age. My sister and I we got into, what was it called? Mary Kay. And we actually were selling it. Not very good, obviously. I never got the pink car. But it introduced me, the good thing that came out of it is it introduced me into steps of skincare. Like I've always moisturized and toned for the most part. I used a toner most of my life. There's probably years, obviously, I didn't because I got too lazy or I just didn't have the extra money to purchase a toner. But I always moisturized it. So anyway, okay, so that looks, I'm kind of happy with that. I feel like I'll go back. I'll go back if I need to, but it looks just kind of plain Jane. But that's, I don't know, I guess that's the look I'm getting today. Again, because it's my first video. I don't know where the hell I'm going with this. We're going to see if I even put this out there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use next. I'm horrible with colors. I'm absolutely horrible. I'm scared of color. I'm scared of getting out of my comfort zone. Hopefully, again, in time, that will change. I am going to get a little crazy and go with this. It's called Bow. It's a blue. Oh, boy. It's a blue. Well, I knew it was blue. It just, let's just do it. Let's just get a phone call. I'll have to decline that. But you know what I should do. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to go in just kind of like I did before, doing the, on both sides, just so it kind of creeps up into that crease and gets a lower lid too. Oh boy. I don't know about this color. Oh boy. Oh well. It is what it is. It's not like I'm going to an event. Grocery store. My exciting life. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go back into this brush and just kind of soften this. And, yeah, just use you can always go back and forth. Like I said, I use a lot of brushes. Because I'm so new into doing all of this. I'm not a professional in any means. I just want to do something, just try to teach people what they can basically do for mature skin. We're all learning together as our skin ages every year. Things apply different. Things don't look right anymore. Things, it just changes, So I'm just hoping we all can stick together here. I'm just adding a little bit more of the first color. And entice onto the brush and just kind of going over that. That is quite patchy. I don't know if I had that problem before. Well, yeah, before, like I used it a lot. And I'm gonna have blue. I'm gonna switch my brain. I'm gonna switch my brushes. My brains. Anyway, I know this is a Jeffree Star. I don't think there is a number Morphe. Oh yeah, there is. Jeffree Star. Wow, it is a great brush, I will say. I've used it a lot. I will say, too, it's a great brush once you hot glue this back on. I guess that I did read in the reviews on that is a problem. After you wash your brush, the whoever made these brushes obviously used a cheap glue, and it did not stick. So yeah, I had to go back and fix it. But once I did, I will say it's a great brush. As you can see, yeah, so I probably used the wrong brush the other time, yeah, because it became unpatchy. So I'm just going back and forth. I know this seems like, who the hell would want to spend this much time doing this? I like doing makeup. I do. I have nothing else to do. I mean, I really don't have an exciting life. You know, I work is slow. You know, my normal job, it's very slow, so I'm not working as much. So I like doing this. It's actually relaxing to me. It's therapeutic to me. So, yeah, no, some people, I get it. You know, you don't want to do a lot of makeup. You don't want to spend a lot of time, you know. It is what it is. You know, we all have our passions and interests, and this is one of mine. It's not because I just want to sit in front of the mirror all day and look at myself, but I just truly, thoroughly enjoy doing makeup. I mean, you know, and I've never done it on anybody else, and who knows, maybe I would enjoy doing makeup on somebody else. Do I spend too much on makeup? Yes. It's ridiculous. So I think that's why I decided to try this, is because I buy too much makeup, and I'm sure my husband's ready to flip a lid. I'm not liking this. I don't know. This is looking very yellow. But yes, we were just gonna keep going on. Sometimes it just looks like crap like this, but once you get your full makeup on, it is a totally different look. I'm gonna go with the color. It's called Trap, and I've never used this color, so I'll try it. Again, this is a Morphe. I cannot say without my glasses at all. It's ridiculous. M5, M51B, I guess. Anyway, it's a pretty thick brush. I use this a lot to just like go over. It's just nice for blending. It's nice to go in like where I'm at right now and just add a little color, but not too much at the same time, as long as you tap off the brush. So, I mean, yeah, that did do a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know about all this. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's go in here. I'm going to use Jeffree Star again. Brush with the bow, or whatever the hell color it is. And I'm going to just go in and do that little technique I learned from another YouTube video. I've always wore eyeshadow, but just didn't care. I just threw it on, and that was that. Till recently, I just started getting into, like I said, makeup, and so I'm new to it, and I do know now, after watching some videos, it's good to tap off the excess, because otherwise you're just going to get a shitload of product thrown on your eye, which you probably don't want. I think I'm just going to stop there today. I'm not going to go crazy. Like I said, I'm going to the grocery store. I do have this one's from Makeup Geek. You can buy like these little individual shadows, and I really do enjoy them. This is just a good, just basic white, and I like to just add that up always, and or some kind of lighter color by my brow bone, or purple. Yeah, I'm saying that right. And just right there, just to add a little bit of lightness to it. Okay, so we're gonna stop there today. Oh no, I need a shimmer. I always need a shimmer. Let's just see. I gotta look over here. I'm blind. And just putting it on with my ring finger. Shimmers are always best. Oh god, this looks like a mess. So much different when you film or try to, put this on tape or video. Tape, I'm showing my age. Holy crap. We're going to put it on cassette. Oh boy, things just come out so much better when you're just by yourself and not trying to think too much and of what I'm doing or how is this looking on. This is, I don't know. It just doesn't look even. Like this looks like it's way up more than that one. So most of this is probably gonna get, like I said, if it even gets put out there, probably a lot of this is gonna get edited anyway. So okay, so I'm just gonna stop there for now, and move on to the complexion. And so, oh no, I'm lying. I'm going to put on my, I've been using this, I love it. It is called Glam Light, and it is a eyeliner. And it's felt tip. I wonder if I can get that to focus. Yeah, there. Yeah, it's a felt tip, but it's amazing. I just feel like my eyes, I don't know how to explain it. They just look, without it, but that's me, just me. Like most people say, oh, it looks fine. They probably think it looks better, but in my head, I cannot not wear it. All right, so now I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna move to the complexion. All my major skin care is on. I always take like these blotting cloths or blotting sheets. I think I just got this one on Amazon, but any will do. And my T-zone it's not super oily, but it's oily. It's. I just like to do this before I apply my foundation, anything like that, just because, I don't know, it's probably in my head. And then now I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And this one is the white one. I also have the other one. I use that in winter because my skin does get even more dry in the winter. So, but yeah, and I always use like a little poof. Some people use their finger. It doesn't matter how you put it on. I just like using this. And I just put it pretty much in my T-zone. And I think it makes a huge difference with your pores. And I do have very heavy pores in my nose area. The skincare I've been using is helping. I get facials at Massage Envy, Amanda, quite often, and as much as I can, and that has helped. But I don't think you can ever get rid of pores, so they'll always be there. This just helps, and it does help with the oils coming through my makeup throughout the day. And so that when that's done, I do also do another primer, and this one I actually got in my BoxyCharm box, and this one's called Soft Focus Glow Drops by Radical, and I've only used it once, and I really enjoyed it. It's expensive. I think what it read on the BoxyCharm and that it retails for $60. I don't think I would ever pay that for it's like a moisturizer primer, And I use like maybe 2 drops of it. But it is nice. I will say that. And I actually I don't know if it's good to put primer under your eyes, but I do. Not all the time, but quite often. Well, lately. So it feels nice. I feel something, you know, there's like a little tackiness to it. I don't know. Yeah, it's nice. And it made my foundation stay on pretty good yesterday. And it kind of smoothed it all out. It looked pretty. So hopefully that will be today. I don't know if it just was a good makeup day and today it won't look that good, but all right. So now I'm going to go in with, I started using this again. For the longest time I didn't, but it's some cheap foundation, Believe Beauty. A lot of people on YouTube use it and like it, and for a long time I didn't. It just didn't work with my skin, or I wasn't prepping it right. I use always about 1.5 pumps, and yeah, it's nice. $5. It's a damn good foundation. Wore it all day yesterday with the mask, and it stayed pretty good. I always spray my brushes, sponges, or whatever with, I use the ColourPop hydrating mist. But yeah, I don't know why. I just like it. I think it helps. Anyway, I would probably be on here sounding like a crazy person. What is going on? Good Lord, I'm dropping everything. Whew. I normally, honestly, don't have my hair done. I usually do that after. Now I see why. This is a nightmare. Anyway, so let's move on. So I'm pretty happy how everything looks. Okay, so yeah, I think it looks, really enjoying this foundation again. Okay, so now I go in with the concealer. I always use, well, lately, hopefully I'll change, find something, but I can never find a concealer I love. I can't. Okay, my battery died, so I had to go get a charger. Anyway, back to the e.l.f. Hydro Concealer. And this is shade Light Beige. Here I use, like in this area, I use the ColourPop Hydraulic Creamy Corrector. I definitely know the shade is not what I should be using. I bought it online, and it's okay. It's just called Light 40N. But I gotta use it, right? I'm not gonna buy stuff and send it back, you know, or they won't even probably take it back, but I'm not gonna buy stuff and not use it. So I just use like a lighter shade here and something more hydrating. Here I'm putting, I like putting it on the side here. First of all, it kind of conceals any eyeshadow that might, it just cleans it up. And then when you do on the side here, when you lighten this area, it can give yourself an eye lift, you know, like a nice eye lift. And here, I put it here just to brighten the center of my face. It just, I just feel like it, yeah, it just lightens it. It looks nice. I put it on my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin. It's not to cover anything. It just, I like lightening that area. And then here around my eyes is when it gets a little tricky. I like to go low first and then up with whatever's left on the sponge. Because I don't like a lot of concealer here. I think it accentuates any wrinkles, fine lines on me. Some people, they can glob it on, you know, especially young girls. They can get away with it. I'm sure I did it one time, but not now. No. Less is better around this area, for sure. Probably everywhere, but definitely here. And let me see. Huh. Oh, I just need a little bit. Telling you what, these lights are really showing things that I do not care to see. But so this is what we're looking so far. And so the complexion's done. And I'm just going to kind of pick up as I go here, so I'm not doing everything at the end. Okay, so now I go into some powder. And the powder I've been liking a lot here is the CoverGirl. It's called Clean and Fresh. And I've been using the shade 120 Fair, which I definitely think I should get a different, darker color, believe it or not. So it is. What is this? The Halo Glow, and I believe it's in the shade, yeah, medium. I probably should use light out under my, I'm just all over the place. I know people probably look at this and go, wow, this girl, this poor girl, is using stuff all over the wrong place. So I'm just going to set, like I said, I've never set my under eyes, and I try to use as less powder here as possible. It just, too much powder under your eyes at our age is not good. Yeah, it is not good. I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Tried. I mean, it's not good. Oh well. I won't do that again. Not under my eyes. But I do love this powder everywhere else. I just kind of put it on a, I don't know what kind of brush this is. Probably something on Amazon or something. And I just go lightly all over. It just adds a nice glow. I don't like putting it on my nose because I did that one day and it looked greasy. So I don't like putting it on my nose. Okay, so all the powder, that kind of powder is done. I think, who is this? I don't know. Everybody knows what this is. For Physicians Formula. Yeah, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in, it just says bronzer. I don't even think it's a shade 6676. Oh, it smells so good though. It smells like the beach. And this is a Real Techniques brush as well. The 4-4. Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't know. I have to get one of those things, you know, where the, you know, so I can see. All right. So I'd like to carve out here. I mean, every once in a while, if I'm going somewhere fancy, I would use contour or whatever. But when I'm just regular, I'm just going to use bronzer. But I still try to contour because I have a round face. And I try to sink this in. So I just accentuate right in there for now. I mean, this is where it's going to get the heaviest product that I'm not going to buff away as much. And this hair, I swear to God. Anyway, and then I'm going to get over here. Same thing. I'm trying to sink in. I'm trying to sink in this area, you know, where my cheeks are, or my heavy spots. Again, because I have such a round face. And it's always been like this. It never changes. even when I'm thin, when I'm heavy, it gets heavier or more obvious. But, yeah, it just, my shape, my face. I like putting some up on my forehead. And I only put it like where natural sun would probably hit. I have a short forehead, so I don't need a lot of shadowing up there. Because that's all we're trying to do, is create a shadow under here for your double chin. A shadow, so it goes back into space. It's not the light, like lighter colors bring the good parts forward, you know, so it just looks nicer. And when you use darker shades, it takes it out of space, you know, back in space. It takes it to where things look chiseled. And now I'm using a bigger brush, the daddy of it. And I am just, you know, kind of blending it up a little bit. Like I said, though, I do want most of that color right here. But this just kind of just adds, you know, just a little bit of color back into my face. Yeah, because I don't, like I said, I probably don't use the correct shades on myself. I'm sure if I went somewhere, they'd probably use way different colors than what I've been using. But, you know, it works. It's been working for me. Okay, and then now I'm going to use, it's called BH Cosmetics. It's their little truffle palette and vanilla cream. These smell nice too. I don't know. I can always smell something out of something, but these are the colors here. They're just absolutely beautiful. Because I'm used the blue, I think I'm going to, that's why I'm using cooler colors. I don't want to use oranges or anything, even though probably in this lighting it looks orange, but it's cool oranges. They're cool colors, so I do want to use, but I'm not going to use this pink. I'm going to use more like this shade here. It doesn't say what it is, but I just kind of mix things around all the time. That's just how I am. And this brush is Equal Tools, and it's like a, I forget what kind of brush they call this. There's the S though. And I always kind of look down when I put my blush on, because I always want everything to be lifted. I want it to go up as I've gotten older. So I tend to look down a little bit on the apple of my cheeks. But this kind of brush is just nice because you can never deposit too much color, like go boom, and, you know, go in and you look like a clown. So it's just really good at that. You know, it just goes in softly and lightly. Yeah. A lot of nice products going on in here. Like I said, I do have all sorts of makeup. I have some high-end. Most of it is, the only thing I really splurge on is foundation. I'm a foundation junkie. I'm always looking for that holy grail of foundations, you know, something that's going to make me look 12, you know, I don't know. I just want to find that perfect one where it just looks beautiful on the skin. I mean, I have a couple that are, but they never do everything, you know, they're never, you know, might look great for like an hour, but they're not long lasting, you know, so there's always something, always something. So yeah, we're gonna go back with my Maybelline. Oh my gosh, you want to hear something funny? So when I watch my I don't even know what to call them, and YouTubers, and you know, the videos, they're always losing brushes, and I'm thinking to myself, how can you lose a brush? I mean, they're all right in front of us. And I seriously, hold on, I just lost a brush. Okay, so I didn't find it. Sad news. I think it's under my desk, like in an area where I'm going to have to move the whole dust to get it. So that's not happening right now. And so I just found another brush. Never used this brush. You know how you have your favorite things, and that was my favorite one for my eyebrows. I mean, it's just so tedious, and see my spoolies, I don't have a spoolie. It's so tedious, and one mess up could cause some major problems. Like right there, but that actually wiped off pretty easily. So, I mean, these are the eyebrows. They're not even. From my understanding, they shouldn't be exact same. They should be sisters or cousins. I don't know. Whatever it is, not twins. And, oh, the pomade I use is the part where I fill in after I kind of just do a few strokes is Espresso. I think this is e.l.f. too. I'm an e.l.f. freak. They have great products, you know, just great products for pretty decent price. My mind. I mean, like I said, some of these store cosmetics are way better than some of the high ends that I've tried. So if you can save your money, save your money. Okay, so I think that's it for that. And yeah, so we're going to go back to the eyes. I'm working in a very small space here. Yeah, I mean, it's a big desk, but it's because I have all this lighting things going on. Oh yeah, like my expensive lighting, but I had to work with what I had, so I do have all this crap all over my desk. Very small, tight space right now, and it's but yeah, like you watch other people's videos and they put on this color and it looks so vibrant and noticeable. And when I do it here, I'm like, I don't even see it. I'm going in with that blue again. And I'm going to do blue down here. It's a very pretty blue. Even though it was a slightly patchy, it ended up looking okay, you know, not bad. So I just kind of go very tight to the right there. Near lashes, I go really close to that. Then I kind of like to do like a little flick up here. I mean, nothing major, just to kind of connect everything, just so it's not like a, well, here's shadow, you know, no shadow, and here's, and I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just using my little handy dandy thingy here. And I think I'm going to put a little glitter here, you know, the same glitter that I put here. And so it's called that Catch. Yeah, just a little bit there. Just a little bit. Oh, it's probably really hard to see in here. But yeah, not bad. I like it. Yeah, it's my BoxyCharm. I got this. It's called Pretty Vulgar, and it says nesting bitch face, which is totally me. I always have the worst resting bitch face. It's you know, I always look like I'm in a bad mood, but I'm not. It's just it's horrible. Excuse me. So these are the colors. It's beautiful. So these are bronzers, and then the shadows. Oh, I totally forgot about this palette. I could have used it today. And then this is a highlighter, and that's a highlighter. Of course, that's too deep for me. But this one's, yeah, it's very Very pretty. And this one, this is a Wet n Wild P75 brush. Very pretty. Very pretty brush. But yeah, let's go in and try this. And then you just want to put it, you know, where natural light would just naturally hit you, you know, like that, just to highlight that area. Now, another thing about highlighters that worry me is because it can show texture. You know, it can, yeah, it can show, you know, if you have a lot of texture on your skin, it can show that. So you just gotta be careful, you know. You don't want to use too much at our age. And yeah, so I'm pretty much done with all that. I still have mascara to do, but I put that on last, and I set my face first because I don't want my mascara to run. So I always use a setting spray, always. I always. I just think it melts everything together. I don't care. Makeup will look so much different with a setting spray. So I think this one's great. It's Wet n Wild Photo Finish, and it's Fini Natural. Yes, I use a fan. This is where I get a little bougie. Because it just, yeah, it's faster. And then, like, when it's almost done, I go in and just kind of tap it. And what this does is it just kind of, any hairs or something, it just kind of sets it in place. I'm still a little wet. I put a lot on. A little out of control. There we go. But as you see now, it just makes your makeup look completely different. Like, any powder that was there is gone. You know, you don't have to get that powder that sits on your little hairs or whatever. It's really just sunk in. Okay, so the lashes, I'm not going to do falsies today. I've been at this way too long. Let me use this one. This one's new. It's the volume one, the Lash Princess in black. And yeah. Even though I don't know if, you know, I'm ever going to post it, just to even do it, to sit here and talk to myself. My mom lives with me, so she's in the room next to me, probably going, what the hell is this girl doing? She's in there talking to herself. The good thing is she's a little hard of hearing, so maybe she doesn't. But I am too. I'm deaf. I wear hearing aids. I'm not deaf, but I do wear hearing aids. So I'm hoping she's not hearing any of this and thinking I've lost my mind. I mean, she's probably going to think I lost my mind because I'm doing this anyway. If she ever finds, you know, if I ever post this and tell her what I've done, she is probably going to, there's going to be a lot of people that are probably going to be like, what is she doing? She's not even a makeup artist. She don't, you know. But I love makeup. I love makeup. It's therapeutic to me to sit here and do my makeup. So many things, like, get sorted in my head. Some people, you know, probably, well, not probably, some people sew, some people do other things, you know, to relax their head. This relaxes my head, believe it or not. So we all have our things. I don't know what kind of lip I want today. I actually like how this eyeshadow turned out. I would have never done this, but it actually, see what I mean? Like, when you get all your other makeup on, it looks completely different. It's very pretty. I love that blue. I would have never done that before. And I think I'm just going to be plain Jane today. I'm just going to put this one is the Maybelline Superstay ink crayons. And this is in the color, oh gosh, are you kidding me? You know, why do they make it so difficult to find? Oh, it's on the lid. A lot of times they make it difficult to see. And anyway, it's called Trust Yourself 10, number 10. So I love these. These are they're matte. But they're not dry. You know, like a lot of matte lipsticks can be extremely drying. You know, so. And I'm actually going to put on also the Maybelline Lifter gloss. This is a really nice gloss. And this is in the shade Silk. These are nice glosses because they're not super sticky. And yeah, they're just really nice. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been wearing a lot of lipsticks lately, only because it gets all over the mask, which is gross. Yep, okay. So, here's where we are. And now, you know, just kind of get the hair going. This is day 2 on my hair. I went through an episode with my hair not too long ago. It was so scary. It just, I don't know what, it just would not curl. My hair, I never had a problem with my hair not curling or holding a curl. I mean, it is what it is. But I just never had the problems that I was dealing with. It was so scary. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, you know, this is, now I'm getting this problem with age, you know, and my hair won't curl and, you know, it's gone crazy. And so I don't know. I got another trim. And then I also did, I washed my hair with Dawn soap. And so I stripped whatever buildup was in this head. And then I rinsed with vinegar. And vinegar and I put like some out. This is another video. I gotta cut this out. So anyways, but this, yeah, this is the final look. Yeah, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. And but thanks so much for if you joined me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I had. It was a little pressuring, you know. I don't know how to explain it. It was very odd sitting here talking to myself, but it's actually nice. But this, honestly, like when I did my makeup, a lot of this went through my head anyway, like just talking to myself out loud or in my head. And so now it's just coming out, and I actually had a great time, and I hope that you guys join me if I make any other videos. I would really love for, you know, to read the comments, to really get acquainted with you. And please, yeah, you know, subscribe. And hopefully this can go somewhere from here. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed doing this for you. So have a great day. Stay safe. See what I mean? Bye-bye.